talk about the pellets? I know pellets have become a very popular option for women, but it primarily addresses the testosterone declination or decline. Can you talk a little bit about pellets and what they are and
Right.
what they do for women?
Yeah, so they're hormone pellets. They're hormone replacement.
Hmm.
So usually those are reserved for women that are have a deficiency in, and the main three are estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone.
Okay. Okay.
So when
Gotcha.
we talk about hormone replacement, those are the three hormones that we generally will try to replace in those women that are having problematic side effects from that deficiency in the hormones.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
So typically it involves, actually checking your hormone levels and seeing where you're at.
Hmm.
And then deciding, what dosage you need. So
Okay.
the pellets are like a naturals of what we call bioidentical hormone replacement.
Hmm.
So it's tailor made for each individual based on their age, their weight, their hormone levels, and then we kind of plug that into an equation, and then we can come up with something that's going to address your deficiencies, and as a result address the symptoms that you're having,
Okay.
which
Okay. Gotcha.
um So usually we can put in the pellets estrogen and testosterone. Now for those ladies that have already gone through menopause and they're deficient in estrogen and testosterone, we can put both in the pellets. And the pellets go under your skin and they dissolve slowly over time. So once you get the pellets, it lasts for generally anywhere between 3 to 5
Okay.
months,
Gotcha.
right? And then it kind of wears off, and then it's time
Mhm.
to get a new one. So about 3 times a year, you'd be getting the pellets, and that's going to restore your hormone levels and hopefully address all of the symptoms. And with the testosterone, I find that women have like their sex drive goes through the roof.
Yes, I heard from a friend that that's the case.
And they have lots of energy, and they find that they're able to increase their exercise endurance, which means you can just push yourself a little bit more when you go to the gym, because like a lot of times you go to the gym and you're like, oh my god, I'm exhausted. This will
Mm.
the increase in testosterone will help you to be able to push yourself, be able to build muscles more easily. So women really really like it.
Well, I had heard from a friend that yeah, her sex drive was out of control. I mean, I swear she was like humping trees out here. You know what I'm saying? Like she was
Yeah, walking down the street, humping the
basically,
trees.
basically. And so
Yeah.
I would suggest, ladies, that if you're looking at using the bioidenticals, aka the pellets, you might want to either be in a very, you know, accessible relationship or have have somebody on
Or
standby.
go to the sex toy
Load
store
up.
and
Load
go crazy.
because the rose ain't gonna be enough. I'm trying to tell y'all.
I don't know. The rose is pretty impressive.
Speaking from a friend.
It has a great track record.
Now, let me ask you, Dr. Barber, about that. So, sex after 40, women are using this rose because they're like, we don't have time to wait on men, or they get on my damn nerves, and blah, blah, blah. Have you gotten any complaints about overuse with the rose? What are you hearing from women? Are they sharing their experiences with the rose? Is it causing any damage?
No. I don't think so. I mean, I think there is this idea that, at least with the older versions of the sex toys where you can get overly
Right.
stimulated and then you won't want the traditional normal way, like with an
Exactly.
actual
Because you're like, bruh,
person.
unless your tongue can flick at 300 rotations per minute,
Beats per minute.
then you call me back.
Right. So overstimulation and
Yes, those are the
desensitization
concerns. Is that true?
of the clitoris
Yeah,
from
is that true?
overstimulation. Yes. Yeah,
Mm-mm. Okay,
absolutely.
ladies.
And so you may have to take breaks,
Okay, so what Dr.
ladies.
Barber's trying to say is settle down. The rose is all good,
because those are movements that are not
Possible.
humanly
You cannot flick your
replicable.
tongue 300.
You cannot, like, it's not humanly possible. So then women may find that, well, I get a little disappointed.
Oh,
But then,
come
when
on.
you actually have somebody face
Hmm.
to face,
Go ahead. I'm still listening.
if you have somebody face to face, that may make up for, the difference. I don't know.
Listen, I just have to go put my rose up. No, I'm kidding.
When it
Exactly.
plugged it
It
in.
had to charge. While you talking about it, I was reminded. No.